The secret is revealed. Deep in the heart of the majestic treetops, there was an incredible discovery. Reaching far from the lowest of roots, to the highest of branches, hidden within plain sight, were two tunnels, secreted away from the world. Construction, centuries old, kept this area from prying eyes. Who could have created such a thing? Many were eager to find out the secret of these tunnels and, in time, the answer was uncovered. What began as the scheming of a few scattered minds, soon revealed itself as the ingenuity of three princes of a beautiful and powerful kingdom. Each of the tunnels branched from a central chamber deep beneath the tree, the entrance sealed away from anyone daring enough to seek it out. The chamber at the center of the tunnels held the greatest secrets of this kingdom. Here, the esteemed rulers had stored away some of their most valuable treasures, gifts to their future children, heirs to the throne. It was said that these tunnels connected all the way to the edge of the world, leading on an unknown quest. Now, centuries after they were built, the secret tunnels of the treetops are no longer shrouded in mystery, but are now a fascinating part of the kingdom's history. Tales of the prince's adventures still flow through the court, and the secret they once held is now revealed to all. The ripple effect. Harry was an emotionally and mentally abused man. He grew up in a family where he was constantly belittled, and he was never able to do anything right in his parents' eyes. As he grew older, the abuse only intensified. He was withdrawn and isolated, and he had difficulty trusting anyone. One day, he found a job at a local store and was welcomed with open arms. It was the first time he had felt accepted since he was a child. For the first time in his life, he felt happy and content. Little did he know, his newfound joy and happiness he was experiencing was going to have a ripple effect. As he spread his newfound positivity and kindness, he was inspiring other people to do the same. He was initiating a chain of positive events throughout the city. He made friends, people began volunteering at the store to help him out, and they even started a homeless shelter near the store. Everyone was beginning to see the difference he was making in the city, and it inspired them to do the same. Not only did Harry have an incredible impact on his local community, but as the ripples of positivity spread, a domino effect occurred across the world. People from all corners of the globe began to feel inspired and uplifted by Harry's story. Harry had no idea that his simple act of kindness was going to have such far-reaching consequences. He only wanted to find happiness for himself, and that's exactly what he achieved. He was able to create a ripple effect of positive change that spread like wildfire. Solitude in the snowfall. The snow-covered ground reflected the morning sunlight, creating a mysterious glow that surrounded the hushed town. A blanket of silence lay within its streets, hiding the secrets of its past. Bob stood in his driveway, gazing out to the horizon, mesmerized by the snowfall that seemed to cascade into an eternity, as if he were standing in the center of a snow globe on a sunny winter morning. He could feel his heart swell with the beauty of the moment, and yet loneliness still cut through him like the bitter chill in the air. No one ever visited him anymore, and even though he was surrounded by people in the town, he often felt a sense of emptiness in his life. But as Bob stared out into the snow, allowing the immense quiet of the morning to wash over him. He realized that this moment was what he had always been longing for. From the endless possibilities of the horizon, to the soft whispers of the snowfall, Bob found himself in a state of contentment. For in this moment, he found that his purpose in life was one of peaceful solitude. And so, Bob stood in the snowfall, basking in the beauty of his solitude. The mystic lantern. The old man had kept a secret since his childhood, a secret lantern, from which he drew his mystical powers. He never revealed its true identity, but there were tales of how it had saved him from danger many times. It was the morning of his death when he called his sons into his room, his face a mask of tranquility. He handed them the lantern and said, "I have been blessed by this light my entire life, and it is now time for it to serve another. Remember, the lantern's true power lay in its ability to grant wishes. Use it wisely." The sons were in awe of the mystical object, and it felt as though it carried with it an elder's knowledge of the world. They held their breath, hoping that the lantern might be able to make their dreams come true. As they opened it, the lantern lit up the room, and they were enveloped in the warm, comforting glow. They found that the light made all their thoughts and worries seem to drift away, leaving them with a sense of peace and renewal. The sons now knew that their father had passed on the precious lantern to them for a reason, and that it could be a source of magic and knowledge that they could use in their lives. And so, they thanked the lantern and vowed to use it wisely, taking solace in its presence, and remembering the old man's words, "The lantern's true power lay in its ability to grant wishes."